trust in him in all things. Okay? So I want to touch on that, and we're getting ready to go deeper here. All right? So, prophets, anything you want to add to the psalm there? Okay. Look, you can't judge me, right? Christ warned about us judging people too. Yeah. Yeah, we're not supposed to judge people. We're supposed to enlighten our brothers and sisters. We're supposed to show them the way. We're the light of the world. I ain't got time to be judging nobody. I got to get myself together. I don't have time to be judging people. You know what I'm saying? That's not my job. That's Yeshua's job. I'm bringing that out. Let's go in an earlier instance here, because it's going to be judgment all the way around. But let's go to Ezekiel chapter 36. Let's go to Ezekiel. Let's see what the Most High got judgment too. But let's go to Ezekiel chapter 36 here. The Most High will use angels, men, even the earth to judge people. He will. And he has. Don't judge me.
It's interesting because that statement has really been going around a lot. You'll hear it all on television. People state it, in the midst of their conversations. And I think I have heard it picked up maybe in the last 5 to 10 years. They've really been lifting up this judge thing. Don't judge me. Ezekiel 36, where would you like me to begin?
Prophet, let's start at verse 16.
Ezekiel chapter 36, beginning at verse 16. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying,
Moreover, the word of the Lord. So come on.
Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land,
when we was in our own land,
they defiled it by their own way by their doings.
Wait a minute. What did you say, prophet? What did we do? When we dwelt where?
When the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way and by their doings.
So by your own way, by your own doings, you defiled the land, right? All right. And you know what? The house of Israel, the nation of Israel, they knew of the Most High at this time. We were in our own land. This is after Egypt. The Most High brought us out of Egypt. We in our own land. We're dwelling. We went our own way. We go our own way. We try to do our own thing. Or you can't judge me. Come on, prophets.
Their way was before me as the uncleanness of a removed woman. Now, just to expound upon that for people who may not understand that, when you understand the customs that the Most High had given us in our mannerisms, when a woman was on her cycle, she needed to be separated from male. She would be totally removed from the tents, because that's what our people lived in at that time. So they had their own space where she would be separate until she was considered clean again. So it was during her menstrual cycle. So that's what he's saying there.
Come on.
Verse 18, wherefore I poured my fury upon them for the blood that they had shed upon the land.
Now, this is the Most High doing judgment. This is the Most High. Come on, prophets.
And for their idols wherewith they had polluted it, and I scattered them among the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries, according to their way and according to their doings. I judged them.
I what?
I judged them.
I judged them. Israel has a problem with idols. The 10 tribes, they have and always have. They've been having a problem with tribes. What do you mean idols? Gad make totem poles. On those totem poles is images of gods on the totem poles. Ephraim, there's so many idols in a lot of their homes, you can't even walk through. All right? And the other tribes, to name a few, they make idols a lot. They're known to have done this. This is Israel. This is what they have done throughout history. The Most High split the kingdom and took them out first.
Well, actually, all the tribes. You said the 10 tribes, but I think heavily during the scripture, you'll find that of the Rehoboam, those who were over Rehoboam, the northern kingdom, they indulge more. But when we look today, we are inundated,
Mhm.
all of us,
All of us.
every one of the tribes, inundated with idolatry, acceptance.
No nation is without idolatry.
That's right.
Come on, prophet. Where you at?
20.
Uh-huh.
And when they entered unto the heathen,
Uh-huh.
whether they went,
Now here's what they did. Come on.
wherever they went,
Uh-huh.
they profaned my holy name.
Now don't tell me the Most High don't have an issue about you profaning His holy name. We know what His name is.
Right.
They knew it and they profaned it.
Yeah.
No longer will you call me what, prophetess?
Issue. Well, no, Baal.
Baal. But what?
Issue.
But issue.
Mm-hmm.
They profaned the Most High's name. He has an issue about it. And we're doing it now unaware. A lot of us are doing it still.
And Baal is the god of Molech. Is the Molech?
Yeah, Molech.
And Issue means husband.
Husband.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look that up, Baal, we know what's all associated with that name.
Yeah, so much associated with that. Yeah.
So when you say Yahweh, you're saying Baal.
That's right.
When you're saying Jehovah, you're saying Baal.
Awesome. Yes.
Look, come on, brother.
When they, whether they went, so I'll start over.
Okay.
And when they entered unto the heathen, wherever they went, they profaned my holy name.
Mm.
And when they said to them, these are the people of the Most High, and are gone forth out of His land.
Mm. These are the people of the Most High and have gone forth out of
So, that's interesting too, because we're often talking about we're the people, but we need to understand, and this storyline here, just the judgment in and of itself. I know we're talking about not being judged, but the judgment in and of itself is significant. We need to understand how we arrived in the conditions that we're in right now, scattered, just as He said, scattered. You profaned His name when you went into the heathen. Why? Because you continue to pollute His name and worship other idols. And more so, the main point here is these are the people. Someone is saying that when they said, so these are the heathens speaking, identifying and understanding who you are coming into this land.
And they know who you are.
And they knew who we were from the beginning.
Brothers, I hope y'all caught that. Catch that. Come on, prophets. Read that again. The heathen recognize. They know who we are, right? Right. They identify us, right? Come on. What happened here?
And when they entered unto the heathen, wherever they went, they profaned my holy name.
Right.
And when they said to them, these are the people of the Most High.
These are the people of the Most High.
And are gone forth out of His land.
Come on.
But I had pity for mine holy name.
But I had pity for my holy name. Come on.
Which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, wherever they went.
Wherever they went.
Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Most High, God our power, I do not this for your sake.
For
Understand,
sake?
I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake.
His name matters. Mm-hmm. There's judgment for you profaning the Most High's name. Mm-hmm. This was in the Old Testament. This is in Ezekiel, right?
Mm-hmm. Which you have profaned among the heathen wherever you went.
Wherever you went. Mm-hmm. Israel went off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a book. It's a love story of a God choosing the people, being with the people through the ups and the downs. But it's a book of our failures too, showing us who we are. Okay, we need the law to show us our sin, brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. We need the law so we can stay on the right track. All right. I wanted to show you a form of that right there, and this is in the Old Testament. Let's continue this with Christ. Okay, we're going to continue this with Christ because He is our judge, right? He is our judge. Prophets, go to Isaiah 42. Go to Isaiah 42. Let's see. Isaiah didn't know Christ. He never met him. Okay? But he prophesied about him. All right? And the Most High used Isaiah to do that.
All right. Beginning at what?
Read verse 1, prophets. Follow this, brothers and sisters. Listen along. Isaiah chapter 42.
Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth.
And whom my soul delighteth. This is the Father talking about the Son, but he's being spoken through Isaiah. Read it again, Prophet.
Behold my servant, whom I uphold,
Mm-hmm.
mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth.
Mm-hmm.
I have put my spirit upon him.
I have put my spirit what?
Upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles.
Mm.
He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street.
Mm.
A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking flax shall he not quench. He shall bring forth judgment unto truth.
Judgment unto what?
Truth.
Unto truth. Now, this is Isaiah talking about Christ. I know this is Christ. There's prophecies in there about him. He would not cry out. When he was crucified, he didn't say a word.
Mm-mm.
He even spoke this himself. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the scriptures say that he's going to bring judgment unto truth. That's our judge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to get Christ testifying about this, right? But look, come on, prophets. Come on.
Verse 4, he shall not fail nor be discouraged till he have set judgment in the earth, and the isles shall wait for his law.
And the isles shall wait for his law.
So the islands, the land, the earth in and of itself, shall wait for his law.
Come on.
Thus saith the Most High God, he that created the heavens and stretched them out, he that spread forth the earth, and that which cometh out of it, he that giveth breath upon the people, unto the people upon it, and spirit to them that walk therein. I am the Most High God. I, the Most High God, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles.
For a light of the Gentiles. You can hold it there, right there, prophets.
Mm-hmm.
Christ is a light to the Gentiles. Gentiles is those that's technically not of the house of Israel. But we know those that are not accepting the ways of the Most High, even from the house of Israel, we call them Gentiles too.
Mm-hmm. So if we just follow the breadcrumbs that you've laid out, Elder, it's coming from Ezekiel, we recognize where the necessity of judgment came into being because of idolatry. And that we were cast out of our land. The heathens full well knew about it and made statements about it. And now we'll look here where Isaiah is prophesying about Yeshua coming, and in the 6th verse he says, and he is given for a covenant of the people. The covenant, when it's given from the Most High, is rock. It is rock. It's a covenant to cover us for our sins long before Yeshua ever stepped foot.
Long before. Now, the scriptures, the word of the Most High was given to the nation of Israel, right? To be a light to the world. That light of the world is supposed to shine on people. We're not supposed to judge, but we're supposed to proclaim the truth.
Right.
He said a judgment unto the truth, right? Go over to James chapter 4, brothers and sisters. And then we're going to see what Christ said. Then we're going to go into the Apocrypha. We see the judgment of the Most High. We're looking at little tidbits of what Christ is going to do, because Christ is going to be the judge. But he gave us prophets so we can prepare ourselves now. And the prophets may come across as judgmental. They're not.
You know, we're just overly sensitive.
Overly.
Judgment is all through here. Because here's the thing. When you throw away law from out of the lives of society, that's where you begin to develop these terms: don't judge me, political correctness.
Come on,
It's
brother.
just too much. We're just too sensitive.
It's over.
It's too much.
Yes, it is.
You can't judge me. Don't judge me. That's not politically correct. You know, and different statements like that, we water down the authority of the Most High. You don't mind it when you get clank by the police officer and you stand before that man in a black robe. You already know what's getting ready to go down. There's nothing that you can do about it. But yet we want to remove that from its originator, the Most High.
Right. They have got the rule of law specifically from the Bible, brothers and sisters. That's where that came from. That's where a judge came from.
And basically what they did through the church